of junk.
Oh boy, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you guys want to watch little kids rebuild cars, make sure you smash that like button. This is one of my biggest and baddest builds, and I cannot wait to start putting this thing together. It's a V8, guys. It's an E92. Look, just look at that. Oh damn, that's not actually showing. Focus. V8, boys, V8. This is one of the, I think probably the best spec you can get. You still get the sunroof, which keeps a little bit of luxuriness. You get the manual gearbox, and it has the red interior. So we're gonna show you guys all that. We're gonna pretty much be taking apart this whole front end, hopefully for the most part, see what's going on underneath all this damage. I did see the pulley snap, I did see the belt snap, so there is some significant damage. The crash bar is completely shocked. But yeah, there's a lot of work needs to be done. Quarter panel, this whole car is some work. But let's go ahead and without further ado, move the car. Actually, we gotta move the car over to this side, and then we're gonna start taking apart this front end. That's M3 quality parts, boys.
Look at this over here, dude. What is that?
Why is there a water bottle in my M3?
You kiss me like you love me for life, even if it's only one night.
Terrence's reaction a little bit.
Is he dead nobody?
Huh?
Is he dead nobody?
I mean, you do things and then you... Nah, mama. Shona Habibti.
You have to see the interior.
Well, they're gonna see like 10 airbags. They're gonna see like 10 airbags deployed. Huh? So I sold my car for this one.
Okay, so what is this? Is it BMW? What is it?
Yeah. Well, come to this side.
Because I don't even know what it is.
It's the model you can get of this car. Yeah, so it's red interior. So that's my dream interior, and then it's a manual.
It's dream interior.
So it's a manual, red interior, but yeah, everything's, all the airbags deployed, whole car's messed up. But yeah, once I'm done with it, dude, just wait. There's no justification for what just happened. I mean, yeah, just don't worry about it. We're gonna move the car over, don't worry. So we can get the Mercedes in.
Oh, that's okay.
What? Oh, my booty's okay. Give it one day, he's gonna let me know.
You know what we could do?
That actually went well.
The art was kind of like 10 times better than this. Like, this is like terrible. I want, they pay me, if they pay me like an 8,000, I won't take it. I'm gonna justify it. Because to me, this is a piece of junk.
Just tell me that I haven't changed. Tell me that I haven't changed. Now I can sleep alone. Now I can sleep alone.
Dude, this is such a nice steering wheel. Alright guys, so appreciate it, dude. So thank you, Happy.
Push it this way?
What's it called? We're just gonna go ahead and push the car a little bit more. Oh shit.
Is it up? No. Because it was like barely on the first suffering already. It's fine.
Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead, open up this trunk.
Wow. Okay, well.
Interesting. Oh, it doesn't have a battery, dude.
No wonder.
Is that thing still snapped then or no? They were smoking tree up in this car.
Oh shit.
What the hell?
That's exactly what I want to hear. Alright guys, so we're just gonna go ahead and just put the car on jumper cables. I just want to see the mileage. Jonathan over here is scaring the bazonkers out of me. Because it says like in 2015 it had 73,000 miles. On the Carfax that I looked up, it said it had 86,000 miles a month ago. So I'm really just wondering how much miles it has on the car, and we can go, what the heck is that?
Ow, that hurt. It's a truck tire. It's gonna be heavy.
What the hell? Dude, this car needs some cleaning. But honestly, the battery compartment is not smashed in that much, which is a great sign. That's a good, because I don't know if you guys remember on my car, the battery compartment was smashed all the way in and it was easily repaired. So this car, the quarter panel is not that big of a deal. That can get easily repaired. And is that a cheesesteak?
Yeah.
It was in park.
Huh?
Alright guys, so the shift knob looks pretty decent, so I'm really hoping the miles are not crazy. We went ahead and connected the car. It doesn't look like it has any power right now. Dude, the shift knob looks in really good shape though. Usually these things wear out after like 100-something thousand miles. Shifter looks really good.
I mean, we won't say the last name, but the first name, we have a first name, all the paperwork in the back.
Oh, you found the paperwork?
It says Brittany.
It's a girl?
Possibly a female-driven M3.
That's honestly perfect.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
she would take it to the dealership for everything. And that makes sense for all this damage because you know, no, I'm kidding.
And look,
Oh my God.
earrings in the,
Why are you touching ears?
possible real gold.
Imagine that thing's worth the price of this car. Imagine. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get back to you guys. Figure out.
Yeah, I think it has to be because Starbucks straws.
How you gonna throw that at me? Anyways, let's try to figure out a way to get some power to this car before we actually start taking that front end apart. All right, guys, we're gonna go wash our hands. We gotta get something to eat because it's been a little bit of a long day. I know it's the beginning of this video, but it's like the same day of the video we're picking up the car. So we're just gonna get something to eat. We'll come back with you guys. Try to at least see if we can get some power to this car today. I just have to go close the trunk of the other car and I'll be right back and then I'll help Erlon put the battery in this car. What the fuck is this 2 on here? Now I'm supposed to total that M3. Oh shit! Is that power? Yo! Okay.
That means.
Moment of truth.
Wait. Let me go on the other side first. Don't look. Don't cheat over here.
Alright, guys. Moment of truth.
This is.
Please, God. $92. Okay. All right.
That's not bad. So, what do you think?
93,000. It's not too bad. I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse because this car was enhanced, and considering the year, it could have been a whole lot worse. So 192. No, 192. 92. It's not too bad because I see a lot of these M3s have around like 150 around there with this type of year. So considering it is a manual and it is red interior, still a good buy. So let's get to it. That's pretty exciting. So at least we got the power to the car, which we know that actually that means the positive must be good though, right?
Well, the thing is with the positive cables, when they go out like that, everything works fine, but you can never start it because what it does is it shorts out the power to the starter.
Oh, really?
So the starter won't ever turn when you have that relay that burst.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right. So we do
you
need.
still have to check if it even went out because sometimes they don't go out. But since all your airbags went off, I'm pretty sure it went off.
Yeah, that would make more sense. But yeah, okay, that's good news. So we're probably, what else are we gonna do right now? We're just gonna go ahead and start taking apart the front end like we promised. But yeah, so it's 92,000 miles. It's not crazy good. It's not crazy bad. Whatever. It could have been a whole lot worse. Honestly, I was expecting some crazy number because it said back in 2015 at 73, right?
Yeah.
In 2015, which was 4 years ago, it could have like 130 right now. So honestly, I'm happy. Let's go ahead and get to it. Excuse me. Sorry guys, before we actually take apart the front end, start sitting here one more time. I gotta take it in. Oh my lord, what a steering wheel. Oh damn. This thing, yo, we can just call this a day.
You honestly could.
Oh my god.
But for now, but I think the CCC.
Dude, what the heck? I didn't know that actually. What the heck?
Toss this in here.
No, I'm kidding. We're gonna do this proper. That's kind of crazy. I thought it would just rip out.
Dude, hey! Came up on the Juul charger. Can I have it?
What's that?
A Juul charger?
What's a Juul charger?
You don't smoke Juul?
Oh, a Juul charge? It's all yours, dude. The heck?
God bless.
No, I got you, Sam.
What is this? Peace pipe?
What the heck is she
I
doing?
don't know.
Future teacher. Oh, what?
Humidity control.
What I like about this one also, I believe this one moves, right? This doesn't move.
It's the two-way now. This is the two-way, isn't it?
Oh, it moves, yeah. Cool. We gotta start working on that front end, boys. Okay, well, 92,000 miles.
Driving. Didn't hear my phone ring. My phone rang.
Is that oil?
I think so. It smells like oil.
Oh, that's an oil cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's an oil cooler. I didn't know what those were connected to. I thought it was plastic. Then I see underneath it's an oil cooler.
Oh, you thought it was nothing?
No, yeah, I thought it was nothing.
All those hoses are done. All those hoses are
So I'm good now?
front end.
Oh, wait.
Done.
Yeah, that's the whole front end. We'll figure out what we need from this pile of junk. But at least now you can look at the engine, right?
Belt. Oh, I did the whole belt is here. You don't even need to worry about this thing getting sucked in. Tension over here. This pulley's good. This pulley's good.
Alright guys, we got the whole belt right here. Perfect. So at least you know the belt didn't get sucked into the engine. That's the whole belt. That's awesome. So that's that.
No, that's your AC.
Oh, so that one got sucked in, period. Because we got this
And this
one.
is your regular
This is the serpentine, right?
Yeah, and this one looks like it got sucked in on this end over here.
That my booty. That one's that one's 100%. I checked that one. I'm good.
Yeah,
How was the damage here though?
huh?
This is where the pulley broke.
Yeah, that's that pulley. And look, down here you got lucky because right here looks like none of this. You see, how this doesn't look bent at all.
Yeah.
This engine's good. It's not even seized.
Bro. Okay, well, that's good. That's really good. So, oh, that's oil.
Well, so that's engine.
Yeah, that's oil. Okay. So that's the oil cooler. We'll upgrade that. Don't worry about that, boys. Damn, it's disgusting. All right. So as long as this is straight, bro, we are solid. Like this can get fixed. So that's the good news, guys. Honestly, as long as this beam is straight, we figured out that wasn't the serpentine that belt. It's not seized. This needs to be pulled up. Other than that, everything else is just parts. All right, guys. So we're gonna continue this build another day. I don't like recording at night, so I want to actually show you guys like during the day and all that stuff. So far, we just made sure we got the miles. 92,000 is not bad considering the year. It's a 2008, so you know it was driven fairly. It wasn't abused. We checked the serpentine. Engine is not seized. Nothing seems to have damaged the engine, and of course, these pillars are straight, which means when I put on the new radiator support on both sides, I'll be able to line that side up. And then this side, we should be able to, the frame shop will know where to align it from because the radiator should be 100% straight. So that's another good sign. So we're gonna go ahead and remove all this another day in the same video. So we'll catch you guys in probably Wednesday.
We gotta get the BMW service.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is 3 days later of actually getting the M3. It's been sitting here. I've been working on schoolwork the past couple days and I've been just stressed the hell out. But finally I can actually start digging into the front end. So I have a little bit of the video where we actually took off the radiator support, all that front stuff that was completely damaged with the crash bar. We took that out to the backyard. It's got all the parts on it and stuff. Unfortunately, we recorded that in the dark, and that's why I wanted to stop the recording. I want to show you guys all this during the day. Thankfully, it finally stopped raining. It's been raining the last like 3 days non-stop. So that's kind of crazy. But if we open her up real quick, that is the beast that we're gonna be seeing hopefully run in a few days. The goal is honestly to take apart the whole front end, figure out what needs to be replaced, what we need to order. I got already a few parts at my boy's place or Alon's place. We have the door already at my boy's place. I have the dash already at my boy's place. So all that stuff's gotta get replaced. The whole front end's gotta replace, the suspension, everything. But yeah, goals of today is to just take apart the front end, see what we need to replace, clean off everything around the engine, see if anything around the engine is damaged, and then find a place that's where I can source out these parts. Actually, I don't even think I gave you guys an overview. So since this is pretty much the first rebuilding day, I might as well show you guys the car. So pretty much this door has to be replaced. Luckily, I have another black door, but it's a jet black instead of this. I believe the color of this this car is whatever the heck that is. So I can't pronounce it. So don't worry about that. But anyways, I might have to get the door. I have to get the door painted anyways. The things with M3s, there's 3 different colors of black. So being able to just color match all this is almost nearly impossible. It's already hard as it is to find parts for an M3. So yeah, that's the front end. That pillar looks good, 100% fine. The beams are straight, which is amazing. That pillar is messed up. Hopefully we can line it up once we actually put the radiator support and attach it all to that side. We can line that up and figure out how to align that properly. Probably end up taking that to a shop. As you guys can see, this wheel is a little bit bent. This one is not, so one of them are damaged, and the steering wheel is turned. We got a lot of things going on over here, but luckily, again, the beam is good, so we can work around all this stuff. The transcooler doesn't seem like it's leaking, so we'll figure that out, see if that's even holding anything. Because the thing itself is actually in good condition, just dirty, but the bracket's broken, so I might have to order a new bracket. The lines look good. Down here, the oil cooler is completely destroyed. The lines are kinked up. We're not even going to try to save that. We're going to replace it all because cooling is important. But yeah, coming around to this side, the mirror is good on this side, thank God, because these things run about 600 a pop. Coming on to the rear end quarter panel, this side is a little bit damaged. As you guys can see, it's not lining up with the trunk, but on this side it shuts. The trunk, everything is perfect. So it's just this side pretty much that needs to get fixed. Frame shop needs to pull that out, bring it up a little bit. And honestly, this stuff can get pulled out without even probably needing to paint. I'm not too sure, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, bumper needs to be replaced. It was missing a battery, which is kind of weird. Interior, we cut off the airbags. All these airbags deployed. This airbag deployed, the dash airbag deployed, but just cut them all out. But yeah, guys, this is the dream spec, red interior, manual, E92 M3. We literally pay for the badge, boys. Without further ado, let's start thinking about this front end and make a parts list of everything we need, because it's gonna be a lot of money.
Only one night, even if it's
Alright guys, so you guys can see the whole mess over here I'm going with. I'm still wondering, hoping that subframe is good, because if it's not good, we're gonna have a little bit of an issue. It looks good from here, it looks perfectly good, so I'm really hoping that's good, because you know it holds the bearings to the wheels, and I don't want, you know, anything being crooked. So I have to make sure I have to double check that, but so far it looks pretty good. This is the only line I was able to keep. This is all good, nothing's kinked up. The rest of these lines are messed up, including the intercooler. So I gotta get all this cleaned up. Figure out the part numbers for all these guys, all these specific hoses. We have, including this hose is damaged for the what's it called? Power steering. So there's a lot of things we gotta get ordered. But without further ado, let me just go ahead and organize all this stuff.
Alone in my home, no, I'm in my fucking zone, in my zone.
I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a bolt back there that connects to this one right here. So there's a giant bolt back there I gotta remove. It's gonna be a pain in my butt. But then one of these, like this one's good. I mean, this one's good. It's got a very minor kink. That one's still usable. This one is completely kinked up, so that one we have to remove. So there's a giant, I believe like a 20mm hex. We have to figure out what that one is, but I have to remove that somehow. I'll get back to you guys when I get that out, because that seems like it's gonna be a pain in the booty. Alright guys, I just got my new swivel socket from AutoZone, so we are good to go. Gotta go ahead and slap that on and see if we can get that stupid bolt out, and then we can get this whole thing out. And then after that, we're gonna try to figure out if this transmission cooler is savable. I don't wanna go ahead and drain the fluids from here. I wanna be able to at least drive the car and test this, so I'm hoping that this didn't lose any fluids. So we're gonna go ahead and test this. We're gonna go ahead and check all the transmission lines, make sure that none of it's leaking. From here, nothing is leaking, it's dry as shit. Up here, this metal frame is broken. The frame that holds on to here is broken, so these two have to be replaced. The fins and everything are looking pretty good. It's a couple right here that we can straighten out, and the rest of them is not a big deal. But the actual frame of the intercooler seems pretty fine. These things run about 500 bucks, so you might be able to just deal with it for now and swap out the fluids. But replacing this, we'll try to avoid, because it's just, the damages don't look to be too major here. But I can't say the same for this oil cooler. This has got to get replaced, and so is that radiator. The radiator from the bottom does have a crack, so that's a no-go. Condenser was good. I believe this is the power steering cooler, so that seems to be good. So that's all good. Brackets are broken, so we need to get new brackets, a new radiator. And overall looks pretty good. I just want to take off all these final bolts and pieces. We have to take off this bracket that holds all this stuff, which is broken. So once I remove that, once we remove this one line, we can figure out what is going on here. I have to remove this little piece right here, and just little things like that. Once I remove all that, we'll figure out what we need to buy, and this may need a new power steering pump. I think that's what it is. I'm not really sure what this is, or AC. We'll figure what that is in a little bit, and then get that replaced.
No, I can't sleep alone. Kiss me like you love me for life, even if it's only one night, even if it's only one night. 'Cause I've been
Alright guys, we went ahead, we removed all the hoses, the whole front end. This is really good progress. I still want to get to that before the end of this video, so we do want to get to the transmission cooler, get all the mounts off of it, see if the transmission cooler is still good, see if it's kinked up. But before we do that, I want to remove this pulley. We just removed this pulley right here. That pulley seems to be fine, so I might just reuse that pulley. This one is cracked on the top. It spins perfectly fine, so that's cool. This one spins just fine as well. This one spins fine, but I think once it breaks off, it's just broken. So I may need to get a whole new AC system. I may need to get the whole AC system for the pulley, so that's gonna suck. That's gonna be quite a bit. Fortunately, that's the one that really got damaged, but that's whatever. And then I'll also replace the bracket for that. I gotta replace the bracket that holds all this stuff down here. But yeah, let's just go ahead and remove this pulley, see if we can remove anything else from the front end, and then move this as well. And then let's go ahead and start working on this transmission cooler, see if this is still salvageable.
Yeah, my phone rang. My phone rang. See me like you're having me, yes. Tell me that I haven't changed. Just tell me that I haven't changed. Tell me that I haven't changed. Now I can't sleep alone.
Alright guys, so the oil cooler, the transmission cooler looks pretty good. We might be able to salvage that. We took apart the whole front end today, so I'm feeling really confident. Now I just gotta figure out where all this stuff goes and what every single one of these parts mean and do. So I gotta go order all these parts. I got to figure out what they are, try to, find the best prices on all this stuff. Huge progress. I'm happy none of the beams got destroyed. I'm happy that the subframe looks pretty good. Engine looks pretty good. Just some minor stuff, some minor pulleys, some stuff like that. But overall, really happy. First things first, we're gonna be doing in the next video, hopefully, is either gonna be taking apart some more parts of the car, or we're gonna be getting some parts in for the engine first. We're gonna try to get this thing to crank over. That is our first objective. We wanna make sure this thing runs before we do anything else. So yeah. All right, guys. So it is literally pouring out here, so excuse the rain. But we got all the parts out right here. We got Mohammed, he just came over for a little bit. We want to see the M car because he hasn't seen it yet. But anyways, just pretty much taking apart. I just took apart the fenders. There's some serious hidden damage under this wheel. I'll show you guys in the next video. it's pretty weird. Alright guys, well that wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the like button. If we can get this video to 500 likes, we'll go ahead and get another episode out ASAP. The parts on this car is fairly expensive, but I should be able to budget all in the next couple weeks, in the next couple days. So we'll do little by little, but the main thing is you gotta get this engine to start. So if you guys wanna see that happen, make sure to smash the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Love you guys so much. Without further ado, yeah, without further ado, remember to stay humble.
I can sleep alone in my home. No, I'm in my fucking zone, in my zone.